See and hear me okay? We're here striking. What's up? Everybody see and hear me all right? We're at the strike. That's the WGA check-in. We're outside of Amazon Crime. See everybody striking.
Yeah, I think with the side next to you.
All right. So these are the signs that the champagne is burnt. Just got done doing yoga, so I thought I'd show up here. All right, let me know if you can see and hear me all right. Someone has said a sign that AI is never the hero.
Okay, so where would you like to make?
Okay, let's find this. Side of Amazon Prime. There he is. There's Ron Placone. How you doing, buddy? I'm live streaming.
Are we on the internet?
We're on the internet. Say hi to Ron Placone. Yeah, you
Oh,
got it. You got it.
Gotta be.
Let's walk, Ron.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, my friend. Ron Placone, what is up, buddy?
What's up, Graham? How are you?
I'm
The
good.
heat's not too bad, which is nice.
Well, we're on the west side, so there's a little of that ocean breeze. And
Yeah, a little bit. It's not. We're not in Santa Monica or San Pedro for that matter, but we got a little.
we're in Culver City.
We're in Culver City. We'll take it.
And I got to tell you, this is the second time I've been to this location. We're outside of Amazon Studios, and there's more people here today than when I was here last week.
Nice. Nice.
And people are chanting,
Yes.
and it's pretty awesome.
There's a good vibe of solidarity in the air, and you love to see it. You're seeing some IATC shirts,
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter stuff, some SAG-AFTRA and WGA, of course, represent the Wobblies here.
Yep.
We're doing good, man.
The Wobblies.
Yeah.
Nice. Listen to it. I gotta tell you, there's a certain energy to a strike full of creative people.
Right. They're gonna be in rhythm, you know. It's like the chants are pretty much. No one's gonna want to be quiet. Which is a good problem to have on
Yeah.
the picket line.
On the picket line.
Otherwise, just like, well, I'll walk, but I'm a little shy. Not a thing here.
Well, one thing I've learned about live streaming, especially with some of the writers are a little like camera shy, but all the actors are like jumping on, like, yes, I want to talk to you. So this is
well, this is the only way you can add something to a reel right now.
this is
This is it.
this is it. This is it. So we're right outside the Culver Studios, and this is a very famous house that was in God, I'm blanking the name of it. Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn.
I'm for sure not gonna know. So you just go ahead and wrestle through that. I'll enjoy the scenery.
Yes. Gone with the Wind. That's the house from Gone with the Wind.
Now I've heard of that movie.
Ron has heard of Gone with the Wind.
He's actually Gone with the Wind.
Ron's heard of Gone with the Wind.
That was the holiday movie where the guy's okay in the end. He doesn't kill himself.
Nope, Ron, that's not it at all.
I know. I know.
That was Die Hard.
That was Die Hard.
That was Die Hard.
That was Furious 7. Come on, I'm not that bad. I know my
This is
movies.
the plot of Furious 7.
Furious 7. The guy's down on his luck because his car broke down.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just going to kill myself. But
Yeah.
then all of his friends tell him what a great guy he is.
Then an angel says,
Yep.
shows up and says, you should keep street racing.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, every time somebody butt chugs a monster, an angel gets its wings. That's the plot.
Oh. This is the thing I say about the strike is come out, you get to march and talk with friends and run into people you haven't seen in forever. We were literally last night after the Band in Florida show.
Yeah.
Was all
come to the next one.
We're all come to the next one August 31st, but we were all after the show we're talking about where we're going to strike tomorrow. You know, it was like Mona was going to go to I think Warner Brothers or something.
Yeah, well, there's ice cream there.
There's ice cream at
So
the
I get it. She wants the ice cream.
This is the thing I tell people. There's great snacks down here, man. There's this. I mean, usually like a food truck will show up and everybody gets fed. It's like
we've been getting a lot of encouraging honks, which is super cool.
Yeah.
I need a hat like what that guy has. That's like the all around. What are those things called? Like the all around kind of hats.
I don't know.
Not. What do they call them?
All around hats.
All around hats. That's the brand. I got to get one of those.
So Ron,
those are more ginger-centric hats.
They are ginger-centric hats.
For us.
Explain to the audience what the Wobblies are.
Well, they're the International Workers of the World. They're like technically the biggest workers union out there. To be fully transparent, I am not an actual member because it's the way it works for creatives is a little different. But this was a gift to me from a Wobbly in Massachusetts. Shout out to the anonymous person who gave that to me. They sent it to me anonymously, so I've been trying to track them down to thank them. But I do wear the hat, and they're the biggest workers union. I live in the San Pedro neighborhood, where of course Joe Hill was a big Wobbly from back in the day, and he was based right in Pedro.
Yeah. Want to keep walking or make the turn? Yeah. Let's lap it. The strike's going all the way down there. We're going here. There's the WGA.
This is the job. This is the gig.
Did you sign in with SAG, Ron, or with the WGA?
I signed in with SAG, like in the, like non-members, supporter of the cause thing. Just because they had like the clearest path to sign up, and they had some signs left. WGA didn't.
Yeah.
Or at least when I got here, that was the case. So I just kind of signed up over at SAG. All on the same team.
We're all on the same team, man. That's the thing that I've seen. On these, the last strike I was at, which was I think Picket Line Monday, was at Fox Studios, and I parked at the Century City Mall, and on my way walking to and from Fox, the Picket Line, I walked past the Century Plaza where the local 11 hotel workers were striking.
Yeah.
And they got it going on. They had music and drums, and they were on it. And when they saw my SAG Strong shirt, they all like applauded in solidarity. I applauded in solidarity because, and I talked to one of them on the picket line, and guess what, Ron? It's the same issues.
Of course.
They're getting screwed over. They're not getting benefits. The Century Plaza is one of these hotels that like their cheapest, worst room is probably $300 a night.
Right.
And their employees are not getting paid correctly.
Right.
It's the same old thing. So it's like it's the same issue. I talk to people in the teachers union, and there's the actor from Modern Family.
That's Phil from Modern Family.
Phil from Modern Family is walking the picket line.
Forget the actor's name,
Yeah. So yeah, one of the reasons I'm picketing in front of specifically Amazon, I have two movies, Afghanistan and Earbuds, the podcasting documentary, that have both gotten distribution on Amazon, and I haven't gotten a penny. I haven't gotten a penny at all for two movies that are currently you can watch on Amazon. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you pay $15 a month, There's millions of people that pay that every month, and my movie's on there, and I'm not getting paid.
Yeah,
That seems fair, right?
I'm reading a book about all this right now, social capitalism. It's by Corey Doctorow, and
Oh,
yeah, Corey's awesome. If you've never interviewed him, you should. But
the book is called Chokehold Capitalism.
yeah, and it basically explains how all this happens, or how all this has happened. It breaks it down from Amazon to just like the consolidation of the music industry and broadcasting and film. Like it just breaks it all down. And you know the way he describes it too, like because I interviewed him recently for a new project. You know, he said he's like, just imagine if Amazon was an actual place where it's like, okay, it's one marketplace owned by one guy, and sure, anybody can try to sell whatever they want, but this one guy decides where you can appear, if you can appear, how you can appear, whether or not he wants to steal your product. And then he can like just dictate whether or not you get seen at all.
Right.
So like imagine if that was a place where it's like, oh, here's your storefront. No, I don't like that. I'm gonna put a storefront right in front of you selling the same shit.
Yes.
And I'm gonna make my prices low, and your storefront's gonna get kicked, you know, down the curb where no one's gonna see it or be able to get there.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Deal with it. Good luck.
You know, so it'd be the most horrible thing ever.
Yeah. It's I love seeing all the people from all the different unions coming out here because it's like we're all getting the same thing.
Yep.
And it's the thing about strikes. I'll say this, you know, they're emotional because, you know, people's livelihoods and how they can pay their bills and feed their families are at stake.
Yeah.
And they get pretty emotional, but there's the solidarity and everybody that's people coming together is the cool thing. Cause that's, again, we you know, we talk about it on both of our respective YouTube shows. Keeping us divided and fighting is what they want.
Right.
You know, and if we're all in solidarity, they don't want this.
Well, this is going to be one that's going to be talked about for generations to come. I mean, this is like we're kind of planting our feet in the sand now because there is so much at stake here. They're trying to just gut the ability of creatives to make any kind of living whatsoever.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're basically trying to have a generational stand, you know, to just solidify this line of work, which is a very noble line of work.
Yeah.
You know, the stuff that is done by writers and actors and producers and crew people, it generates billions in revenue. It generates so much money.
Yeah.
And you're telling me the people who make the product possible to generate that kind of wealth shouldn't be able to have an apartment in the city they live in? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's beyond ridiculous. And that's what they're trying to do because they know that creatives love to create. They're going to want to write no matter what. They're going to want to act no matter what. So you know what? When you're in the creative class like that, you're easier to exploit. You're easier to exploit because you love what you do, but you got to stand up. You know, you can't let it happen.
Yeah. No, it's a good point that they know they can exploit us because we do this stuff for passion. And yeah, sure.
There's actually a term for it, but I forget what it is off the top of my head. I think it's Gone with the Wind or something like that. But there is a term for it.
Yeah, it's the gone with the wind mentality.
It's the Gone with the Wind. The Gone with the Wind factor.
Ron's wheelhouse movies. So no, it's yeah, you're right. That's such a great point that they do take advantage of the fact that we all do this because we love it. Sure, we're not, you know, we're in show business because there's a chance of making it big. I'm not gonna lie. I moved to LA because there's a chance of fame and fortune for sure. But even if it doesn't happen, and I've had very up and down years as an entertainer. I've been doing this for 30 years. I've had good years. I've had bad years. But I still do it because I love it. At the end of the day, I love it. And I'm passionate about it.
I think a common misconception a lot of, you know, just people who aren't in the industry have is that, you know, you either make it big or that's it. in reality, like most of the people working in the industry are just
working class people,
like just making a living as a writer, on crew,
Yeah.
as an actor, whatever else. There are tons of working actors who you've never heard of, who you wouldn't recognize, but they're working actors. Same with comedians and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people they don't realize that the people. A lot of the people out here, yeah, some of them have had some,
Make the
significant mainstream success, but
yeah, well, that's the thing. What I always say about this is the second one of these strikes I participated in. The first one was in '08 when I was just supporting the WGA. SAG didn't go on strike then, but is like this is for the working class writer, the working class actor. The people that work on a writer's room on a series or something. They're not making the big money. The actor that comes in with the 3 lines, plays the supporting character that's in a handful of scenes. They, their day rate isn't that great. They need this to pay their bills, and residual checks is how we pay our bills. And again, it's the same old thing. Don't tell me about your record profits and these executives making 8-figure incomes with 9 figures in assets, telling me we're being unrealistic. And that's ridiculous, man. That's completely ridiculous. That's the other thing too. Like no one walking this picket line is asking to get paid when the companies aren't getting paid. Like I'm not asking for money if Netflix and Amazon aren't making money. I'm not asking for money. But they're making money. And yeah,
it has been cool. All the honks we've got, man. It's been cool.
Yeah, well, that's part of it too. I mean, one of the reasons, again, like I have 2 movies that are on Amazon that aren't making any money. Part of what these strikes are about for both the WGA and SAG is release your financials. They just said, "Oh, your movie's not making money." How do I know that? Well, because I told you.
Right.
It's like it's crazy. It's like you come and go do work at my house, and then you say, "Graham, I need to get paid now. Oh, I don't have any money." And you go, show me that you don't have. Oh, I can't. I'm not showing you. I just don't have it. Your labor didn't make me a profit. And it's like, that's part of it. It's reveal. Open your books. The box office was at least out. It was transparent. This movie sold whatever $200 million at the box office, so we know that it made money. And I think these streaming services just figured out a loophole, a gray zone to just hide money.
Goal.
Yeah.
That was their whole goal. They're like, oh yeah, it's experimental. It's new. Well, that was the case like 20 years ago. Now you're the big man on campus. You're making record profits.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's experimental. We're still experimenting. I think the experiment was a success, and it's time to pay people. I think you're past the experimental stage.
Yeah.
Are you? What are your thoughts on getting some shade and a little bit of hydration?
All right. Tell you what, we can. I don't know if there's any height. We can go back down to where that.
Oh no, I have water. I just meant.
Oh, you want to duck off right now? Sure. All right. I'm sorry. I know that the ginger has a different.
Yeah, we start melting usually after Usually we got like a 2.5 minute window where we're good, and then it's just like, yeah, you weren't meant for the sun. That's why we're going extinct. There's not going to be gingers in 30 years.
Come on, we ready. Make sure you get us out. Okay?
So while we're chilling in the shade, look at all the people here. David Miner. Graham Elwood. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. David Miner, writer, showrunner. We met, did a sketch comedy at Skidmore College that he ran a million years ago.
Nice.
Doing a photo, Ron?
Yeah, here, I was going to get a photo, like, of the block. Selfie it up. Yeah, dude.
Ma'am, I'm live streaming. Would you be willing to talk to me about why you're here today?
I guess.
Why is this strike important?
I mean, it's important because, I mean, for contracts, for releases, like, that's important. My son is a 14-year-old actor. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So not only does it benefit him, it benefits, all actors.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for me to be here to show him,
So you're supporting your son who's in that's the actor, yeah. Because that's true. And your son could be in something today that they'll be playing 10 years from now.
Exactly. Wait 1 second.
And they're not gonna pay him right.
Correct.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. A whole family's walking the picket line. That's impressive. That's the thing that's so cool, seeing people here with their kids, people who aren't in the unions marching in solidarity. That's what's important to me. That's what'll help. It's not just every member of the guild. Like, again, Ron, you're a great example. You're not in either of these unions, but you are close to qualifying to being in these unions.
Right. I don't qualify for either as of now, but obviously we're gonna, this is about the livelihood in the craft. I mean, this is about, so it's like, yeah, I mean, there's plenty of creatives in LA in my situation, but it's like, we're not going to scab. We're not going to, like we're here too in solidarity.
Well, because
we know this impacts all of us.
Yeah, because getting a fair contract will benefit you down the road eventually.
Exactly.
I think we had a couple of super chats. Let me just check those real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Alex Das Levy, Shave Your Knuckles for Justice. Yes, super chats are back, guys. It's a great way to support us. So we can make sure Ron gets a better ginger hat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a big old ginger hat. I just re-upped my sunscreen, so I got another 6.5 minutes of walking.
Alex Desley said, buy another vegan smoothie with this, Graham. Super chats are back. Shave Your Knuckles for Justice. Thank you, Alex Desley. The smoothie does sound amazing. It's so good. Riley's in the chat. John, thank you. Say right on. Occupy Wall Street. Yeah. I don't have a huge audience. Ron doesn't have a huge audience, but we're trying to mobilize. And I'm telling you guys, there's actions. Go to SAG-AFTRA-strike.org, and you can see all of the places around the country where they're mobilizing picket lines.
Yeah, I was just there today to make sure I had the right address for this. And, dude, it's like, it's more than just, I mean, I knew it was more than just New York, LA. But it's not just New York, LA,
Houston,
Atlanta, Chicago. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
I saw a city. I'll be honest. I saw cities I wasn't even sure what state that was in.
Yes.
First. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, oh wow, I guess they filmed there. And so it's freaking awesome. And then you know what? If there's not an action in your city and you're involved in any way, you can actually organize one.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs on being able to do that, but yeah, like there's a thing where like you can organize.
Yeah, you can organize there, and you can walk in solidarity even if you aren't in these unions. And people that are in these unions or work on camera in any way, shape, or form that aren't walking these picket lines, it's a shame. They're really they're saying there's lying down and letting corporate elites walk all over us.
This is go time, man.
Yeah.
And this is one of those times where it's like this is the way we always put it. This is what Joe Strummer trained you for. This is the time. This is the time to jump in. You don't sit around at a time like this. And there are other ways, of course, if you are unable to be here physically, I mean, maybe you're very, very sensitive to heat, which I of course can relate to. But there's other,
honestly,
or you're in a town where there's like a ridiculous. I mean, we're complaining here. It's not.
Oh God, it's not 140
places where
or
it's
whatever.
like 150 degrees right now. I get it if you're like, yeah, I can't physically be outdoors at the moment.
There's so many cool things.
So many things.
You know what you could do, guys? You could literally just go to one of these strikes or any labor strike and just show up with a case of bottled water. You could just do that. That would be like appreciated. You know what I mean? And sharing these clips out, because here's what I'm doing with these live streams, guys. I'm the interviews with various people walking the picket line. I always clip them out. My editor Joe puts those out for everybody, so you can see, you can watch the interviews separately. So support those. You know. So ready to walk again, Ron?
I'm ready, dude.
All right,
yeah,
buddy.
Re-up sunscreen.
Ron, if you need to duck out and I can keep walking the line, it's okay, buddy. I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't want Ron Placone to melt or die.
Well,
I
think there's only been one report of like a ginger just combusting. And it was, it's actually the cover of a legendary Bad Religion album called Suffer. That's the only time it ever happened, to my knowledge. Just like there's only one technical report where they think somebody might have been killed by a ghost. Similar thing. There's only one report where they're like, yeah, we think that this ginger just exploded from heat.
Well,
so
this-
I think I'm going to be good.
I'm live on YouTube to my audience. I'm a SAG-AFTRA member, and I'm letting them know. What are you recording?
You.
Well, right on. Yeah, I just want everyone to know how important this is.
You know, it's always hard when you're like a short guy with a sign because like what's holding up a sign for you could just is like face level for other people. So it's like you always have to try to be careful you don't like clock someone in the face who's like taller.
This is important information, guys.
It's important information. If you're, if you're 5'4" and you're walking a picket line, be careful with your sign. In fact, maybe you don't even. Chances are, no one's going to see your sign. Really, let's be real here.
Well, that's one of the reasons I'm
assuming you're surrounded by people of average stature. No one's going to see your sign.
No, people are seeing your sign, Ron. It's
I
see,
hope
people
so.
are seeing it.
I occasionally get like a clear eye
See,
line.
I think that honk right there was specifically
for me.
that was a Ron
They
honk.
were like, look at that short. He's trying, man.
He's
Look guy in the wobbly's head. He's doing it.
His face is getting redder and redder. He's holding up his
really?
No, I'm joking. You look great. You look great.
Be careful.
No, I have gingers in my family, so I'm very
That's
ginger.
Nice of you to do that.
I'm very I'm very pro ginger, Ron.
That's good.
I support the gingers.
I am by default, When there's a group of us in a room, we don't trust each other.
Oh, all right.
It's something we gotta work on. I mean, it's like, well, you think like, you get an audition. It's like, oh, they're looking for, like a ginger for something, like I don't know, like a real life Lucky Charms commercial, whatever it is. And like, then you show up and you're like, oh my God, there's 300 people who look just like me. This is bizarre.
Well, that's every audition.
Oh, I know.
You go there and everybody looks like you, and you're like, oh God. I remember when I was doing the hosting, the game show host auditions, I'd see the same guys. I'd see Mike Siegel.
Speaking of which, where is Mike Siegel?
Siegel said he was going to join us today. I don't know where he's at. We'll talk to Mike.
He's getting ready to hit the cruises, so he might have stuff to do.
Yes.
Getting ready for
Mike
a big trip.
Works the cruise ships, which God bless him.
Yeah. He used to go to some cool places, though.
He does go to cool places. I've done cruise ships. They're awesome.
They're good gigs.
I love those gigs.
Really me?
Some actors from some popular TV shows. Let's walk down here. I think they're still walking the picket line. Yeah, let's walk down there.
For the studio.
This is the WGA check-in. See, there's apples. You see it all the way down here. We're in Culver City. Yeah, there's way more people here today than when I was here the last time.
So is that an internet thing you got going on there? Is that like a hot stick? Or
No, that's my. See this?
Or is that power?
No, that's the microphone.
Oh no, the thing in your phone.
That's the receiver of the
Oh, that's a
microphone.
receiver. Oh.
So that goes to this wireless mic,
Oh, that is
which I put on the other, which is why I'm always keeping on my left. I can pick up the microphone.
Oh, I am here. Don't get it.
Yes, Ron is definitely to my Ron's to the
even know.
Ron. No, Ron, you're very to the left on a lot of issues, and I know I can sometimes lean a little libertarian on things, but I'm like a green libertarian. Is what
That
I.
works.
Ron just left shamed me on camera. Someone's gonna clip this out. This is gonna go viral.
Yeah.
Hashtag Ron.
Ron throws shade when he doesn't have any for himself.
Oh. All right. Well, it's all right. So turn around here. You want to grab a little shade, Ron? You need some shade? I'm streaming. You guys for my live stream? You can't be?
Staff.
Ah! Staff cannot be interviewed. But look at the snacks. And somebody bought plants. There's plants. That's cool. How you doing?
Scan you in this? Scan you in?
Oh. I might get some. How you doing, my friend? Can I interview you?
Yeah, sure.
Tell us your name and why this strike is important.
All right. My name is Roger Benedict Ellsworth, and the strike is important because people need fair wages, good contracts, need money to live, a living wage, all these things. Want to eat, sleep, mate, defend, whatever. We need to live, and we need these things to live, so that's why it's important.
How has this personally affected you? This broken contract?
And injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. So if it affects anybody, it affects me. Anything. All wrongdoing. Yeah.
Right on. So that's why you're out here today.
Yeah, definitely.
Very much appreciate that.
Same here. I'm out here with Black Lives Movements, LA Black Lives Movements, Grassroots. The real one, not the fake one. Google it. Yeah.
Well, that's what's cool. That's awesome. So you're here with another organization that's marching in solidarity.
That's right. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why this is, because this affects everybody.
That's right.
We're all getting screwed over by big corporations.
Everything affects everything. There's no separation between anything. Right? Science says that the universe is one big organism. Yeah. Everything affects everything.
Right on. So give everybody the like your website, your organization, if they wanted to support it.
Yeah, sure. Go to Black Lives BLM Grassroots.org. B as in boy, LM as in Mary, grassroots.org.
Right on.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for marching with us.
Appreciate
All right, man. We'll see you.
Being out here.
Cool seeing union members do it, obviously, but then Black movement grassroots is realizing it's the same thing. That was fantastic. I love that. Ron's gonna reapply.
We wondered, are we even real?
Are we even real without the
Is
internet?
any of this even happening?
People, unless we're on the internet. So, Ron re-upped his sunblock.
We have some
Oh,
pizzas here.
just had a smell cam. They just brought pizza as the most enticing smell that's ever been created for the human race.
You know what Emma Goldman said? Any revolution without pizza is not a revolution at all. I think that's a paraphrase.
Oh man, there's nothing. It's like ocean breeze, mountain breeze, and then a pizza. Just pizza wafting over our perfect things. I like those Amazon Prime signs. So usually when I do these, I live stream for about an hour, and that's usually when my phone starts and my arms get tired, and then I keep walking for another hour after that.
That tracks, man. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. There's music, there's fun, there's pizza.
Yeah.
It's like,
What more do you want?
what more do you want?
Perfect way to start a Friday.
You know?
There's a nice breeze.
It's a nice breeze. Big shout out to the people walking the picket line in the valley in Burbank. Mad props to
I
them.
think they ended at noon today.
Yeah.
We're gonna call it
My goal is to hit all the picket sites, and which means I got to do them. I got to do them all. But even the valley, I'll do it.
Maybe wait a little bit.
Yeah, the weather's
Wait till it
supposed to cool up next week.
Yeah.
But
It'll get hot again in October or something. It'll be like usually we get that like random fall heat wave.
Yeah. But it's funny. I saw one of the posts online. Somebody said they added up all the salaries of all the CEOs, and if they gave up just 2% of their wages, it would meet the demands of both of these unions.
Yeah.
2% of their wages.
Yeah.
So Bob Iger made $30 million.
Yeah. I thought it was more than that, but yeah.
So 2% would be $600,000.
Yeah. It's a shame, man.
I mean, so you're trying to tell me 29.4 million is just hard to live on versus the 30 million?
He's gonna have to get a nice job.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
From 30 to 29.4.
I don't know how you live on 29.4. I mean, you're getting by on 29.4 million. That's
slumming.
Oh God. I mean, he's gonna have to start driving for Grubhub with 29.4.
Yeah. Maybe have less avocado toast. I don't know what to call it. It'd be rough.
There's a super chat that's like, I can't view it. I don't know what it's saying. See, there's
Gina Viola over here.
Who?
Gina Viola.
Who's that?
That's who I voted for her for mayor.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, she ran for mayor.
Which one is?
The girl in the pink mask. I think that's her.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, she's cool. I've ran into her at a few events.
What party was she running under? Independent or?
Well, she's ran for mayor, so it's not. But she's a lefty.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
An actual lefty mayor.
She's a big lefty, and she did pretty good, all things considering. I mean, she showed up in the polls. I mean, she was up against like crazy money.
Right.
She didn't make it to the runoff. Okay, man. She got like 3 or 4%.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Which, considering all she did better than like way more funded candidates did. So.
Right. Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna talk to this. Can I interview you?
What's it for?
I'm on YouTube right now. Yeah.
Take our material. I'm not sure I can do it anymore.
Okay, I can't hold anything.
Look up our show on YouTube, the RNL show.
The RNL show. Okay, we'll check that out. I have an organization I want you to know about, but I don't want to talk about it on camera.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Maybe. Yeah. It's funny. We were just saying how no one's camera shy at these things.
Except
We found the one camera
yeah.
shy person.
She's not an actor.
Yeah.
She's not in the Actors
We found
Union.
the one camera shy person at this entire thing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the staff couldn't do it.
The staff is not allowed to, that's a fine rule. That's fine. It's
yeah.
totally understandable. All right. I realized it's like on my feet lately. I've been really, and I'm like, oh, I've been doing all this walking.
Yeah, dude, it is good exercise.
Yeah, it does add up.
It adds up.
It adds up. potentially, like from like if I can get this.
Why both sides going underneath?
Right here, it comes from somewhere. The other thing is, so what did you hear, Ron, about, sounds like the UPS and the Teamsters made a deal?
Yeah, I mean, we're still hearing about it. I know everyone at first was pretty encouraged by it, but, the members had not really weighed in yet. I mean, it was, when it first hit the presses from the Teamsters, it was encouraging news, but it's like, well, let's wait and see, what the members have to say, and I think there's been some kind of mixed reviews. So I don't know if it's going to be enough to avert something or not.
Yeah.
But I think we'll know soon enough. And if they end up striking, then that's really gonna shit.
Well, I mean, if the UPS gets shut down, this country will get shut down.
Yeah.
But it kind of feels like that's almost what we need. We need this sort of kind of a domino effect that just eventually creates a general strike, like
Pretty much.
without,
Yeah.
it's like calling a general strike. It's like everyone's afraid. Not everyone, but a lot of people seem like they're just afraid to do that or commit to that. But if all these massive unions are on strike, then guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what we've got?
And honestly, if that did happen, I feel like after a day or two, they would come to the table.
Yeah.
Because it's like they can't. That's what they really don't want.
Right. Here, we'll turn here.
We're turning.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what my fear is that because when the rail strike was going to happen, I was like, well, that'll shut things down, and then Biden came in and killed it.
Right.
What I don't want is Biden coming in killing the Teamsters strike.
Which is a
big
very
threat.
Fair possibility, especially since there has been. I think there are some members who are happy. I don't think all of them are, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I think that because of the way it's been, because it's the way it's been unrolled to the public right now. I mean, I do see a scenario where Biden could step in and crush it.
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
did at Rail Strike.
Yeah.
Because there was even more resistance in that case, and they still did it anyway.
Right.
So.
Right. Yeah, that was the thing. And the Democrats don't give a shit about unions. Neither do the Republicans, obviously. But the Democrats claim that they do and then shut down strikes.
Yep, exactly.
That's their MO.
Union.
Oh, that breeze.
Oh, you come around that turn and you feel the breeze.
That breeze. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's the ticket.
That
is the ticket.
That
right
is
there.
the ticket. Someone wearing a Women's World Cup shirt. That's nice. Women are in the World Cup is happening right now.
I saw the USA Netherlands game. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I haven't been following it super closely, but I've been catching games when I can.
Right.
I've been enjoying. I've actually been enjoying the United Soccer League, the league behind the MLS.
Oh.
Because I get all those games.
Where do they play?
They play so the closest teams to us, we have Orange County and we have San Diego. So Orange County has a team, San Diego has a team. But I've been following the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. I caught a game when I was back home visiting family.
Ron, you're so punk rock. The MLS is a small league international by comparison, and you're going for the smaller of.
It's the smaller league of the MLS.
It is the vinyl record store of soccer leagues that you're supporting.
Dude, it's like a random dude's garage full of vinyl records, like across from the vinyl records. Yeah.
Ugh.
But they're fun games to watch, and I get all of them. That's the other thing.
Right.
Like it's included in my package or whatever.
Right.
Whereas MLS, I don't get as much. So
Yeah,
so
MLS.
it's an
I think you got to
easier
do
league.
through. You got to go through Apple TV. I think for MLS.
Yeah, so it's like it's an easier league to follow. ESPN Plus has all the games, and
Well,
you know, and it's easier. It's easy to avoid spoilers online for
with
such
a league that
yeah. Like, I
no
mean,
one's.
I follow them on social media too, but yeah, it's easy to avoid spoilers. So yeah, I follow the Riverhounds, and you know, a lot of people don't care when I tweet about hockey, but man, people really don't care when I tweet about hockey. When I tweet
A
about
smaller
United League
tier.
soccer, boy, does
of
nobody care.
ULS, the smallest.
ULS, baby.
Oh man.
That's yeah.
Well, you and I talked about going to an LAFC game.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Which I'd love to
like
do.
that. Or we could go to a ULS game.
I was just gonna say though,
We
if
could go see Orange County.
I'd go down to Orange County and see a game, where do they play in like a
Especially
high
if they're
school
playing the
stadium?
Hounds, man. Yeah, probably. Actually, yeah.
Tickets are probably $5 or something.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the tickets, the Riverhound tickets, they actually play in a really nice spot. But tickets were like $20. I
Yeah.
think parking was free, or it was like $5 or something. Yeah,
I'm down with that.
it's a cool night, man. It's cool watching. So usually the games are like around 7 or so. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, nice weather, enjoying a soccer game. It's all good.
Yeah.
No.
Fair contract. We won't act till we get a fair contract. That's nice.
That's a good one. It's a banger.
There's Amazon right there.
What if Jeff Bezos just showed up and started high-fiving people for a photo op?
I wouldn't be surprised at that. If he showed up with just like gave out.
I don't think he has the foresight to do such a thing, but it would be funny.
No, he does not have the foresight to do such a thing. He doesn't have much foresight on a lot. Make the turn.
Yeah.
Or you need more? You need shade.
Let's go get shade.
Ron Placone needs shade. Everybody, this is a shade break. This is a ginger shade break. A union-sanctioned ginger shade break.
This is in Texas. We can do it here.
It's not normal. It's just.
Oh. Is this good here? If I go down too much, it'll die.
That breeze, yeah.
Ron is feeling the burn, correct? Granny Petrol on patrol, absolutely.
Oh, what is this? Oh, this is, yeah. Oh, this is the money spot.
Buy a vegan smoothie with this. Alex Levy again. Shave your knuckles. One of these is being held for review. I'm not sure what it is, though.
One of them, oh, okay.
Super chats. I might have accidentally deleted a message. I'm sorry, Riley Rage. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, I'm on my phone, and it's hard to see what's going on.
And it's like really hot.
It's really hot.
I get worse at operating stuff when it's hot.
And who knows? My phone might be overheating.
Oh really? Well, we better duck in the shade. Have it get some of this breeze. There's a life-saving breeze from the parking garage, which is.
There's a life-saving breeze. Look at everyone, the signs. It's pretty awesome, man. Union power, solidarity.
What's up, man?
Oh, Mike Siegel. I'm live streaming, Mike.
Oh, good.
Way to go. Nice, Mike.
But a dickweed for the cause.
For the-
So that's good.
So we're here. David M. Enjoy the cash. Maybe use it to buy some therapy. Oh, and shame on Ron for standing it. Nice. You guys spending money to troll. I love it. Keep trolling me. You should spend more super chat money to say stuff like that. That's great. I'm here with Mike Siegel from the Travel Tales podcast, who's also done a lot of TV
I have.
and film. And tell us why this is important, Mike. Tell us how this has personally affected you.
Well,
Like
I mean,
these bad contracts.
I think it's enough 1-cent checks from Disney that'll turn you after a while. But I know, just lack of health care, and that's a big deal. And I know how hard it is to hit the minimums, and people rely on residuals to hit those minimums, and they're taking them away. And and I have friends who are not only actors but writers. And it's not that we're like fighting that we fought for in the past.
Yeah.
That they're taking away. So it's not like we're demanding that much. And it's not like they can't afford it. They can. So that's why we're here. And you have a feeling that if we do this now, we don't have to do 2 years from now, or 3 years from now or whatever. That hopefully this, every time there's new media, we have to give up something. And then that new media takes up.
Yeah, and each time they always cry poor, and it's like these new media things actually make them more money, and now they can hide. They can hide their financials. They can say, well, they don't release their financials. We don't know any shows or movies that you and I or anybody we on any of these streaming services. They don't release it.
Yeah, it's like and they don't have the money. And then the CEO gets $100 million bonus or something. You're like, well, there's money there. There's certainly money there, but it ain't coming down here. But that's true. It seems to be in every industry.
Yeah, it's very true.
And they think of it's like, about rich actors. It's not. Like every labor strike, it's about a shrinking middle class in every. So if you don't think this is coming to your business, I mean, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, machines have put more people out of work than anything. Certainly any immigrant. So.
Yeah, I always say like immigrants didn't steal your job, a billionaire did.
Well, yeah, or a piece of software.
Yeah,
or whatever it is. I mean, that's.
Well, you and I are a prime example of sort of like the middle class actor. You and I both hosted a lot of TV shows, and we made decent money, but we were never millionaires. We never.
I have no residuals coming in from any of them.
No, they're still running. Cram is still. Game Show Network started running Cram 2 years ago. I haven't gotten a penny.
Yeah, I found HGTV shows that I shot 15 years ago that I thought were long gone. They're still out there now on Amazon or something.
Someone's making money.
Yeah. Oh, they're still selling it, and people can watch me.
Jimmy Pardo. Hi, I'm live streaming. James Pardo, how are you? Mike Siegel.
I just showed up myself.
Good to see you.
I saw your wife here the other day.
Yeah, she's here right there.
Outstanding.
We're circling.
Nice. Jimmy Pardo. Also, we're just talking about how we've all done TV shows that are rerunning and we're not getting any residual checks.
I got a penny on Wednesday.
Oh, good for you.
So, fuck off. I'm making money, asshole.
Shooters buying, sounds like.
I'm out here as one of the big money makers supporting you little guys. When you get, that's 100%. I got a penny on Wednesday, 33 cents today.
Oh!
So, suck it. All the drinks out here, I bought those. That's me.
That's 34 cents worth of Shooters money. That's
my pleasure. All right, I gotta get something to drink.
Get something to drink.
Check down, check.
Check. Good to see you again. Shooter. Yes, you see, people. It's a cable game show host reunion here on the streets. Hey, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you. I'm live streaming. You're an actor, enjoying.
No. I'm a writer.
She's a writer. Oh my God, she's in the WGA. Outstanding. Why is this strike important?
Two union households.
Yes, you're married to Jimmy Pardo, who's in SAG. He was just bragging about his 33-cent residual check.
Yes.
Kind of throwing it in all of our faces. I only got a 4-cent one, so that was like.
You frame it?
No, I cash it. I get every penny from these assholes. They're not getting away with it. I'm getting their money. So how is
But
this?
if you don't cash it, then it'll screw up their books.
I don't know. I
So,
feel like they're
ha,
good.
ha,
I think
ha.
either
The
way.
tables are turned.
How is this affecting you as a writer?
Well, you know, it's just scary that we can be replaced.
Right.
And our son, who wants to be a writer, is actually really scared because he's reading all these articles
Yeah.
that AI is possibly going to take over. So
Right.
that's the main issue for us. All the other stuff is important too, the small rooms and everything.
Yeah.
But it just makes it so there's no stability.
Yeah.
And they're relatively speaking, of course, there's no stability in show business, but there was some stability.
Right.
Now it's like no stability.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's why we're all out here.
Right on.
Right on, indeed. We're gonna fight robots.
Fight robots.
Fight robots.
Yes.
Yes.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs. We need
Okay.
to have a robot fight.
Mono a robo. I'm lightheaded. I need to eat.
Go get some liquids in there. Good to see you.
Bye. Good to see you.
See you're running into friends on the line. All right, we got a couple of super chats came in. People spending money on super chats to troll me. That makes me so mad. You better not keep doing that.
Yeah, please stop.
Don't. It makes me so mad when you spend money to troll me.
If you do it to troll, the money
Oh.
doesn't work.
Yeah, you better not keep doing that. One time on my back years ago, I had a white nationalist who spent like $100
Really?
to try to convince me that white race was being taken away or whatever. It was crazy thing. Yes. Yes. So you guys should definitely keep spending super chat money. It makes me so mad. So yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to shut her down because I've been holding this for an hour. Get some snacks. And so it's about. So we've seen a bunch of people. Yeah. So just to summarize,
Hot Strike Summer.
Hot Strike Summer.
Hot Strike Summer.
Mike Siegel, Jimmy Pardo. Jimmy Pardo and I both hosted shows on the Game Show Network that they're rerunning. He hosted Funny Money, and I hosted Cram, and we're not getting a penny. Or he's getting 33 cents or whatever. So support what we're doing, guys. We're going to keep walking the line for another hour. We'll post. This will be, if you just tuned in, all those interviews will be clipped out and put on my channel. Like, share, subscribe, and come out and join the picket. Stand in solidarity. Whatever your business will be affected, whether you're in any of these unions or not. So stand in solidarity. Hot Strike Summer. Follow the money connected to us. Get the truth and shave your knuckles for justice. Boom.